So everyone's trying to figure out which way the market's going. And the GEX isn't going to necessarily tell you which way. It's going to tell you how it's likely to behave when it moves from one area to another, or across a particular zone or flip zone or gamma wall, and whether it will have a tendency to start expanding or starting to run, or if it's going to start slowing down, like it's running in mud or something. So that's why I use the analogy. It's like a fence, and on one side there's mud, and on the other side there's ice. That's probably the best way to look at it. But the thing is, that fence and the two different sides, they can change almost in an instant, and the mud can start freezing up, and then the ice can melt. It's really crazy. So again, it's, how should I say, there's no determinism in here. The way I use it is by using it to tell whether I want to hold or fold a position. Like I said, I won't use it to get into a position. Use the volume profile for that to determine where structural levels are, where price is likely to bounce off and then continue a trend, or whatever. Or the other thing that volume profile will tell you that can be confirmed with the GEX is whether or not you're heading into a high liquidity or high friction area, which is typically the areas where you're going to find bigger nodes. And then the low liquidity or less friction, the skating area, those areas that have an absence of a node. Some people will call that a low volume node, but it's not really a node. It's like the antithesis of a node. And there's much lower liquidity there, so price tends to move quickly through that. So maybe I can bring up a volume profile and show you that. And we have a really good example where we are right now, because we were sitting right on the edge of just such a node. So we saw where price is right now. It's right up here somewhere. And to the bottom side, it's a red zone or expansion zone. And if you notice to the bottom here, it's also an area of low liquidity because there's very little volume here, or very little historical volume. And when there's low historical volume, that typically means that right now there's also low volume. So this area is going to be expansive, slippery, right? And then up here, you're going to see much higher volume. And so this is an area of higher liquidity or friction. So as we come up here, we tend not to move as much. And you'll see that most of the trending that happens in a market is happening across these, what I call volume wells, or these low liquidity areas. And consolidation is happening in the area of the node. And that only makes sense. That's why the node is there, right? So the GEX essentially is telling you, hey, you're in a node, or you're in a well. Of course, you can see all this by just looking at the volume profile, because the GEX is essentially lining up with the volume profile. That's the thing.
Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you're interested in having the tools you need to become a profitable zero DTE trader, check out the link in the description. Take care, guys.